Champion Jockey, G1 Jockey and Gallop Racer. Oh wait, I have to actually rate this game properly. Yeah, Champion Jockey has all the repetitiveness of sports games, but hardly anything the player can get into. You can pretty much just play the one free race, and that's all the fun you're going to get out of the game. There's a story which feels unfulfilling, options which make no sense, and a tutorial which makes the game even harder to get into. Admittedly, the graphics are well done, but who'd really give their time to complete a pointless title about horse racing? Not to mention whipping horses for the pleasure of a crowd doesn't exactly make you feel good about yourself. Crash Commando. Crash Commando is definitely a playable game, but personally not one I'd go for in my spare time. The perfect way to describe this game is Call of Duty, but for kids. You're a soldier who's equipped with a gun, grenades and a jetpack. All you have to do is kill the people around you until someone reaches the kill count. There are redeeming features about this game, such as the ability to drive a car, but the fact is this game is still repetitive and made mostly for online multiplayer. If you're an indie gamer who likes the online experience, then I could recommend this title to you. Otherwise, Crash Commando probably won't be your type of game. Castle Storm. You may find 2D scroller games similar for free online, but I have to say, Castle Storm's additional elements of complexity still make for a redeemable title. Basically, you are a knight serving a king, and you have to defend the kingdom from invading Vikings. To do this, you must use soldiers in a ballista to kill oncoming enemies, and use bombs to blow up the opponent's castle. Like Crash Commando, Castle Storm also features online multiplayer, but I don't think this game is strictly an online or an offline experience. Castle Storm lets the player play the game how they want to play it, whether with friends online or through a story mode offline. So I have to say, this game is worth giving a try. Clouds and Sheep 2. Yes, believe it or not, a game about looking after a bunch of sheep outranks a shooting game and a medieval strategy game. But don't be fooled, this game does keep the player going through interacting with clouds and managing a group of sheep through quests. You can even give your sheep hats, colour your sheep, and collect resources which lead to many unlockables. There's even the option to unlock a Fountain of Youth, but to be honest, you'd have to invest a lot of game time to get that far. There's plenty of time before that to throw sheep in mid-air, or make two sheep fall in love with each other. Whether you're a hardcore or casual gamer though, Clouds and Sheep 2 is an adorable and fun time to have. Costume Quest 2. If you haven't played the first Costume Quest, you may miss a few story details, but other than that you can play Costume Quest 2 without prior knowledge. The basic premise is 4 kids returning from an adventure to their hometown. Suddenly, an evil dentist uses time travel to take over the world, and it is up to you to make things the way they were. You collect candy and use Halloween costumes to defeat any enemies you run into. These costumes will determine your fighting style, and you will have to use both timing and strategy to complete the game. There's a lot to look forward to, such as witty narrative and fun battle scenes. So even if you haven't played the first game, Costume Quest 2 is certainly a game worth trying. Counter Spy. If you think you've heard of this game before, there's a good chance you've heard Counter Spy was awarded a BAFTA. After playing the game myself, I have to admit, this game definitely deserves this much praise and more. The gameplay features you as a spy trying to infiltrate an army base. You defeat soldiers systematically to collect classified files and missile codes, which you can use to obtain money and buy upgrades. The game amazingly captures the Cold War era Counter Spy is based on, and features puzzles which test how well your timing and patience is. Hence, Game of the Week is Counter Spy.